I don't know exactly how to start up this video, but I will say this. I'm probably gonna cry because I've been crying since yesterday. And just bear with me, okay? So here it goes. As you guys, well, if you don't know by now, I'm not with my daughter's father. We went our separate ways, whatever. So fast forward. I thought he was being an asshole when he suggested that I have borderline personality disorder. I have been diagnosed with anxiety and depression and PTSD, So he was, I thought he was being an asshole when he suggested that I have it, because he's kind of nuts and damn self. So, but I realized, I started anxiety medication, I started depression medication, and I still feel horrible. So, um, so out of curiosity, I took it upon myself to do some tests, some borderline personality tests and quizzes, and they all said the same thing. I have borderline personality disorder. And I'm not an idiot. I know that there's a lot of misinformation on the internet. So I checked the sources. I checked to make sure that they were legit. I took 5 different tests that had completely different questions. I'm not talking about questions reworded differently. I'm talking about completely different questions. And all 5 of those tests said the same exact thing. So, of course, it hurts. So I did some research to find out what causes it. And here's the part that fucking hurts. It is caused by childhood trauma and a lot of things like abuse, sexual, the whole shebang. And I went through a lot, you know. So let's start with my the earliest thing that messed me up. Okay. When I was a baby, my biological father, who was in shit, you know, he hurt my sister really bad, and he was holding me when it happened. And from there, my problems began because when I was younger, I could not understand why I was so deathly afraid of men, even if I was related to them. And I wasn't sexually assaulted at that time. It was because I witnessed my father burning my sister. So um, I'm not saying this to blame my mom, but because of my childhood, because of what happened, like my mom has her own issues. So I understand a lot of why what happened between us happened. My mom is bipolar. And she didn't have the greatest childhood either. Like, both my grandparents are fucking psychotic. Even to this day, my fucking grandfather voted for Trump. You gotta be a psychopath to vote for him. So, she was fucked up. I mean, she didn't have the greatest parents in the world. And I understand that because everything that she went through, she has her own mental health issues. Why am I making this video? Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid that because of what I'm dealing with, that I'm going to ruin my son and my daughter. I'm afraid that I'm never going to feel normal. I'm afraid that because of what's going on with me, I'm never going to find a meaningful relationship that actually lasts. Because of borderline personality disorder, everything about my life makes sense. You know, um, I have severe abandonment issues. I've been abandoned by my own mom several times. So, but again, she's bipolar. She wasn't treated for a long time, so I can't blame her. I'm just mentioning these things. So, um, I have severe abandonment issues, and because of it, I lash out. And I do have this paranoia where I feel like people are out to get me a lot of the times because I misunderstand the situation. So I understand now, like, the reason why I don't have a lot of people in my life is because it's my fault. A lot of people aren't in my life because of me, because of my diagnosis. And just to know that that's the reason and that I cannot get rid of this, I feel hopeless. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna have meaningful relationships that aren't filled with so much hate. It's not like I want to be like this. They've added medications, so now I'm on 3 different ones, and it sucks just to know that I need prescription drugs to function like that. That hurts a lot. Um, if you are watching this and I have hurt you in some way or some form, I'm sorry. I understand now that it's not entirely my fault, and I want people to understand that it's not a cop out, but this is real, and it wasn't like I meant to hurt the people I did. I just didn't know, and now I know. It hurts. Another thing I want to say that if you have issues that you don't know what's going on that are mental, like I had, but didn't exactly know exactly what it was, please do something about it now, especially if you have your children. Because if you don't resolve them or do something about it, your child could end up like me. You know, you have to be careful with how you raise your kids and how you talk to them. Because of how I was raised, I have issues that are mental. You know what I mean? Like I'm not an intellectual deficit. It's more like it's, emotional, and it sucks. And I have to live the rest of my life like this. So please don't do this to your kids. I'm 29 years old, and it fucking sucks. I'm living in hell every fucking day. Please be careful with how you raise your kids. And if you have issues, do something about it, because it's ultimately up to you to do something about it, you know? And I'm doing something about it, so I don't hurt or damage my babies. I love them so much. And I don't want them to go through this ever. So, if you're out there watching, like I said, if I've hurt you or offended you in any kind of way, I am truly sorry. And I am doing something about it so I don't hurt anyone else, okay? So, if anyone's out there and they can forgive me at some point, that'd be great. If not, I get it. You know? So, I just wanted to share this video with you guys. And I'm hoping for the best, that I can get over the news of finding out, because the news itself is just hurting me and depressing me. I'm trying, but it is what it is. Well, that's all I have to say. See y'all later.